Who throws all the garbage into the ocean? About 90% of it comes from 5 rivers in the Asian Indian region. That is where many places ship their garbage or recyclables that are not taken care of properly. According to National Geographic, 90% of ocean trash comes from these rivers in Africa and Asia: Niger, Nile, Ganges, Yangtze, Indus, Yellow,
Pearl, Hai, Amur, Mekong.
As far as I know, most of the trash that ends up in the ocean comes from rivers from third world countries, because their garbage management is bad, non-existent. But here comes another problem into play. A lot of industrial countries, at least from the EU as far as I know, just ship their waste to those countries, because it's cheaper than recycling, getting rid of it yourself. In Germany, for example, the term recycled also includes this export. So just because the government, a corporation, tells you that a specific amount of their waste is going to be recycled, doesn't necessarily mean that it won't land in the ocean environment. A sad world we live in. It's just me. Around 20% of the plastic in the ocean comes from industrial fishing. Lost or abandoned fishing nets or lost shipping containers. The remaining 80% mostly comes from land sources like plastic and runoff from rivers or runoff from cities near oceans. Around 90% of all river-based plastic comes from 10 rivers. 8 of them are in Asia: the Yangtze, Indus, Yellow, Hai, Ganges, Pearl, Amur, Mekong, and 2 in Africa, the Nile and the Niger. The United States Navy throws their garbage into the ocean. Plastics, chemicals, food, metals, wood, sharps containers, containing used needles, everything. My ship called it night ops, because they would designate a 15 to 30 minute time window at night for every department to toss their bags of trash into the ocean. We had to make sure to poke holes in the trash bags so they'd sink, but of course, we know not everything sinks. It's pretty fucked up what they do to the ocean environment. Navy veteran. 2004 to 2009. Me. Alone. Mostly Asian nations. China and India are the worst about it, but nations across the planet contribute. Trash gets washed into inland waterways with rain and all rivers end at the ocean. Jerks at beaches contribute too, but relatively little compared to what's in the rivers. I've seen videos of streams so packed with plastic it looks like one could walk across it. My cousin, who spent the better part of the last 2 years on a ship in the Navy, told me they dump a lot of their garbage into the ocean. WTF. Oh shit, that was me. I didn't realize it was causing such a ruckus. I'll stop guys, my bad. Ships. At a certain point in international waters you can just throw it overboard. Everybody contributes without even knowing. Imagine you accidentally drop a bottle cap and it rolls into a storm drain, or some kid kicks over your trash can and the neighborhood street sweeper cleans the trash into the gutter. Maybe a plastic bag or two gets sucked out the car window, or a cooler bounces off your fishing boat. That's small scale in comparison with industrial dumping, but it all adds up. Plastic was a bad idea. Check theoceancleanup.org for more information on the subject and what they are trying to do about it. I have a follow-up stupid question about if we could use the trash pile to grow an artificial coral reef somewhere. My father lives on the beach in El Salvador. There are no garbage cans or trash service. When the weekend crowds leave, they leave enormous amounts of trash. The tide takes it out at night. have also seen homeowners throwing their paint and home improvement waste into the ocean. Many cities have storm drains that empty directly into a river. Flows to the ocean. Saw a video of one city that attacks a mesh bag 10 to 12 feet long to one of the drains where it empties into the river. The amount of plastic this bag caught was astonishing. Most third world countries and people living below the poverty line don't have the luxury of garbage, trash removal and processing services. The situation is complex and we can all individually play our part. It does come down to major companies. They should be responsible to contribute an % of sales to cleaning efforts. They could start in areas where people do not have the means to rectify their surroundings. Cruise ship. All of them, even the expensive one, it's terrible. A lot of third world countries don't have access to garbage removal services. They simply dump the rubbish where they can, which generally ends up being washed into rivers which flow to the ocean. India and China.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.